Welcome back to Retro Lunacy 2019, where the jokes are old and so am I. Hey, come on, Jessica's not the only one allowed to make that joke. I'm almost as old as her. Which, actually, let's not linger on that, because that's pretty sad. But yeah, I'm your host with the most 8 bits, broken game gear. Yeah, I figured somebody needs to take over the show while she's missing. Of course, it's a little confusing because there's a future version of her that has come back to fight Time Splitters and Apocalypse from X-Men. Wow, we're only 7 episodes into this talk show and already the canon is really weird. But because I'm in charge of the show now, things are going to run more efficiently, right? So we're not going to waste time with a 10-minute opening segment, right? Now, first things first, though. Before we get into the show proper, I need to have words with Jessica Saturn. Don't waste my time. You already interrupted my beauty sleep. Oh, excuse me, princess. What, you didn't get enough sleep during the entire last episode where we could have used your help? The ship was invaded and you snoozed through the whole thing. Oh, I reviewed the footage. The episode where you cried like a little baby in the intermission. Come on now. Stop acting so tough. Hey, I was just playing up the drama of the episode for the audience. Let's change the subject. What happened to your color? The last time we officially saw you, you were all in black. What happened? Honey, that's what we call a glow-up. It's my Christmas makeover. Except it's permanent. And awesome. Alright, even I can't deny that you look fabulous. It's all the more irritating when I realize that there's a similar color scheme for Game Gears in Japan. Why did Japan get all the cute colors? And us machines that were meant for the Western markets were sucked of all color. I'm lucky that my start button got to remain blue because Sega of America hated color. Ugh. Anyway, I figured it would be fun and also maybe helpful to our cause to play a lost episode that Jessica chose not to air for various reasons, but because I don't care about embarrassing her, we're going to use it anyway. So today's episode is going to be centered around footage that she never used from the Mansion of Hidden Souls on Sega Saturn. Wouldn't you know it? Maybe this will give us a clue as to where to find her. And tempting though it was to just say, well, screw it, because future Jessica's here, so, at least one version of her is here, but then it's like, oh, but our timeline is malleable, so if we don't save the Jessica that disappeared from our present, then future Jessica will never exist at all. It's like, oh, dang it, that's inconvenient. But we gotta figure out where she went. So maybe this weird-ass game will give us a clue. So, let the search commence. After we roll the mandatory intro, of course.
It's the day you stop just watching TV and start playing. Welcome to Sega Channel, the only channel where you actually play video games. Sega Channel pumps 24 hours of brain-blistering, thumb-twitching Sega action into your home. Sega Channel. This isn't cable TV you watch, it's cable TV you play. Your Genesis is hooked up to about 50 games a month. The hottest games like Sonic and Knuckles, Earthworm Jim, a special version of Super Street Fighter 2, and more. You get tips on secret moves and hidden levels, and only Sega Channel lets you test drive the newest games before they come out. Play what you want, when you want, for as long as you want for one monthly fee. Sega Channel. Stop just watching TV.
Well, it's not alcohol. I wish I had brought alcohol for the filming of this episode. It's, wait, what is it? What's the term? What is it? Prebiotic. Not exactly the same as probiotic, although it has some overlap. Whatever. Yeah. This game, what an anomaly in the library. Definitely, it's not what I thought it was going to be based on the trailer I saw for it. Just first learned of its existence. Then a copy, a hard copy, mind you, floated its way by happenstance to the Retro Space Library and Arcade. So, you know, here we are. Actually, that happened more than once, for different reasons, but... Okay. So... I've gone through the game a few times. The only difference I have ascertained between these two is in easy mode, there's like an on-screen prompt that appears when you make a choice, which I think all the choices are yes or no. But in normal mode, you don't get the prompt, and it's on a timer, but you don't see the timer. So I think it defaults to answering a no if you don't put, you don't press anything. Okay. You know, I think there is a save file on there, but, you know, we're gonna start fresh for this here. Well, you know, not a Let's Play. As I said in the first 2019 episode, and hopefully you watched it, because it's really funny. At least I think so. If for no other reason than I get really white girl drunk. Taken the Let's Play and rolled it into a beautiful Katamari of, like a classic media time capsule. Okay. There wasn't even anything on the court. I was just trying to show I'm using the Saturn arcade stick for the game, like a smartass that I am. But then the camera decided to freak out. So, I kind of like... Well, I do like FMV games. This is sort of... It's not an FMV game the same way that, like, you know, Night Trap or Tomcat Alley is. This is all... I think this is all pre-rendered. I don't think it's even running directly from the Saturn. Like, it's, you know, chipset, you know, the stuff that makes the graphics.
June, how long is it since you last came here? Well, since turning my back on human society and changing my form to that of a butterfly. Oh, no. I haven't called you here to talk about the old days. It appears that Mike has come too.
June, you're here too. Can I help you, Elder?
I have called both of you here for a reason. I'm rather concerned about something. Have you seen the moon tonight? It looks like it's stained with blood. I have a sinister premonition. Can you two investigate whether anything strange is happening in the mansion? June, Mike, I'm putting my trust in you.
So, to the best of my recollection, okay. The Elder is supposed to be, I think, the older and now spiritual version of the character you were controlling in Mansion of Hidden Souls on Sega CD. Because, you know, someone in marketing had the brilliant idea of, like, okay, the follow-up game on Saturn will be called The Mansion of Hidden Souls. Like, brilliant. Okay. But, okay, I think the person you're controlling here is Jim, and, like, you've got a bestie named Mike, but they don't really tell you anything about who you are. Or who Mike is, for that matter, so... Anyway. Yes, it's kind of... It almost seems like a point-and-click game, like Myst, because you move kind of like along a predetermined path. And all the movements are predestined, if you will. Even though the room looks like it's rendered in real time, sort of, like you could just walk around in it. Really, it's all...
Well, I hope it's only my imagination.
I don't know, it feels like if the Saturn is not rendering any of this live, it feels like the game should be running at a faster clip, because, you know, the Saturn can do higher quality video. But, whatever. That is not...
Hello. Have you come to listen to my tales of adventure?
Sure.
When I was human, I had all kinds of adventures. I thought it was possible to go anywhere in the world, and I set out to leave my mark on every land. But that's just an arrogant attitude. The power of a human being is insignificant before the grandeur of Mother Nature. The same thing applies to the mansion. We are reborn as butterflies, carefree and innocent, all due to the moon's magic powers. We should give something back in return for all the good things we receive. Riding on the wind, crossing the mountains. We are led across the seas by the stars. But when we look up at the moon, it is the same moon wherever we may be. There is no way of escaping from this tower that we call Earth. Every day is so peaceful and uneventful, it's almost boring. Violent events are totally out of keeping with this mansion, don't you think?
Actually, I've been asked by Elder to investigate the Red Moon.
If that's the case, you'd better go to Joss's place and have your fortune told. I don't think she likes me, personally. I will try to find out something. I do hope I can be of some help.
Huh. There's a butterfly in the ship. Maybe we are onto something with this. What if she's turned into a butterfly and is in the Mansion of Hidden Souls? Well, now we have to check every room in the ship just to see if maybe she's manifested somewhere else and like her own imagination and memories have created a new space, like a room in the mansion. Alright, Vemu, let's go check it out.
So, Jessica Saturn, is that your story? Except, instead of going from human to butterfly, you went from human to disembodied presence that now lives rent-free, mind you, inside my Saturn.
Not quite. In my timeline, it's 2112, and Earth has been taken over by evil forces driving quad runners. So I had to escape through one of our last Saturn net links.
Really? Wait, whoa, hold on, okay, we have a game to play, but... Are you telling me you're from the Earth that was laid waste? In the NES game Mock Rider? And you escaped from that? Huh. Well, I guess if Nintendo's never gonna make any sequels to Mock Rider, we might as well. Alright. Can you feel the lore of the show expanding? Before your very eyes. Okay, where's... I think I report Jossie's from this. Wait, I forget. It's not even that big of a place. Like, for a mansion, it's not really all that huge. It kind of looks like Spencer Mansion a little bit, but then beyond this, like, what is it, entryway, foyer? I don't think it's a foyer. There's not a whole lot going on.
O sacred envoy who gives out light, visit together with thy curse. The full moon invites the curse. The one upon whom this spell is cast will turn into a butterfly. What are you doing standing there like idiots?
June, let's ask about the Red Moon. Maybe Jossie knows something.
Can we play billiards? Can we do side pocket inside the Mansion of Hidden Souls? Oh.
What can I do for you? You came here for no reason?
Oh, whoops.
What a day this has been. First Raymond, and now you. I'm busy.
Oh no, don't say Jossie's gone. She might have been able to tell us something.
I think the C button is the negative response. Dang it. Dang it. There's only so many commands you can execute in this game, and I still messed it up. What I get for not consulting the manual before. Can we play darts? But what kind of a room would you design where, like, the only way to go back in is to walk around and come... Whatever. Can we try that conversation again?
Can I do anything?
There's a red moon. I wonder if something evil's going to happen.
Is the moon red tonight? Let's ask the cards. Oh, the moon card has been dealt.
What does the card mean?
The moon card signifies treachery or a hidden enemy. But it's very strange.
Strange?
The moon card is always paired up with the sun. In other words, they are always related to one another as darkness and light. Their existences are essential to one another. But the moon has begun to move off on its own, and that's very mysterious indeed.
What's going to happen now?
Well, well. All I do is deal the card and listen to its voice. Why don't you go and find out for yourselves? I don't mind giving you this card if you like.
The magician? Just like Jossie, eh?
Please take very good care of it.
The manual also has like a whole section on the tarot cards that makes it seem like they're gonna be more significant, but you don't ever even need to,
The magician? Just like Jossie, eh?
I mean, you can look at them in your, inventory, but, like, I have finished the game several times and never had to, like, utilize them, ever. Okay.
The star.
Oh, wrong book. Okay. I'm a professional. That's how you save. But I think you can do it as much as you want. It's not like Resident Evil Biohazard, where you have a limited number of ink ribbons. Okay. You know what, though? For this playthrough, actually, I might reference the tarot more. Maybe it gives clues that would have helped the first time I played. Alright. I think Raymond has temporarily fluttered off like the butterfly he now is. Okay. Like, I know broadly speaking what to do. It's just remembering every tiny specific thing. It's gonna take a second.
Where's that Sean got to? The Hanged Man.
customer. We're rather busy right now. Could you come back later? Sorry.
That guy always wants something in return. He's always been like that. The Hermit. Hey, Jew. Mind you don't get shot.
What do you want?
Hi there, Danny. How's everything?
Okay. It's not very often we see you round here. Has something happened? Why are you here?
The moon's red tonight. Don't you find it strange?
So that's why you've suddenly turned into a coward. I have a hunch that tonight is not going to be a normal one. Something's definitely going to happen. Well, let it happen. It's a good way of getting over the boredom. Just leave it to me. I'll use guns and dynamite if I have to.
He's already gone. But crazy as ever. Strength.
It's a mood, this game.
But it doesn't look like Kathy's here.
I think she is.
The lovers. Hey, Kathy!
Will you play with me?
What would you like to play?
Okay then, I'll tell you a story. Please listen. Once upon a time, there was a strange, enchanting place. Clouds always filled the sky, so it was very dark. Everybody stayed very still. But when the clouds went away and the moon appeared, that's when the festival began. Then everybody went out hunting to get food for a big party. And guess what they ate for the big feast?
Ah!
Mike, you're scared, aren't you? I wasn't frightened when I heard this story.
We're not frightened. Are we, Jew? Hey, look! We're strong, aren't we?
Right. How about another story?
No, not anymore. We grown-ups have important business to attend to.
No. Boring.
Actually, I would have liked to hear another story, Mike. Why are you speaking for me? We play with the plushies? This room's kinda cute. I mean, you know. A little too adolescent for me to, want to live there, but it's cute. Well, I mean, okay, plushies. Obviously, I have a lot of plushies, but, I also wouldn't mind pink walls, to be honest, but, it doesn't need to look like a little girl's room here in space.
Well, so far our search has yielded no Jessicas. So I figured we would take a little break and do an interview segment. And unlike her, we're going to do it properly because we made sure we established a stable signal with our guest who is on Earth in the bad timeline. But she's a good influence on it. So we have Talena, who is a friend of Jessica's, has attended multiple conventions with her, is a wonderful cosplayer and just great all-around human being as far as humans go. Just saying. But it's also relevant because she does have experience with the game in today's episode. So, welcome to the show, Talena. Our first question for you is, what did you expect going into playing the Mansion of Hidden Souls for the first time?
Wasn't expecting necessarily too much, just maybe a mystery point-and-click game.
Did the game remind you of any spiritual experiences you've encountered before?
Not specifically any of my own, but it does pull on a lot of interesting spiritual elements, especially on reincarnation and how that portrays in multiple different ways.
Alright, and the big one. How did you feel after the ending?
I love the ending to this. I'm normally one that can actually kind of guess the ending of games sometimes, and this one completely had me guessing. It really makes you question things, and in my case, I ran into this one before its predecessor, and now I'm actually looking for the first game.
Alright, well thank you very much, Selena. Now, because I'm not as bumbling about this sort of thing as Jessica has been, I'm going to keep the interview short and sweet while the connection to Earth in the bad timeline was stable. See, didn't that go so much better than the past interviews she's tried to land with those who are either fictional or real in one timeline or another? Okay, VMU, we've still got a few rooms to search in the ship, so let's go.
Sean? Why is he never around? He's a coward. He must be hiding somewhere. He may come out if we threaten him. What was that? Huh? Frightened! Frightened! So you were hiding. Anyway, what was that noise? Well, where did it come from? It sounded like my room. June, let's go.
Oh, June. I swore I heard him, the elders say Jim earlier, but maybe it's June. There are a few different accents at play, so. Or I could just be a goober in this instance, so, you know. There's all sorts of possibilities here in the old Retro Lunacy 2019.
Who could have done such a terrible thing? Why? Oh no! The book's gone! June, can you see if the book with the blue cover has fallen on the floor? The Hierophant. Can't find it anywhere. It must have been stolen. I borrowed that book from Elder. It's awful. Anyway, I'd better go and tell him. Elder, where are you?
What's happened? What has got you so worked up?
Elder, it's terrible. I've just discovered that my room's been ransacked and someone stole the book I borrowed from you.
I see. So that's what happened. If it's about the book, don't worry. It was just something I'd written about my past. But it's strange. I can't imagine that the residents would have done that.
If that's the case, who on earth could it be?
We have to investigate. We have to find some clue and bring the truth to light. Did you notice anything in the room?
I don't think there was anything.
I see. I'm going to investigate too.
I really like the music. Like, there's nothing here compositionally, like, super advanced, but it's like, it's an interesting variety, and it sets the mood pretty well. I especially liked that piano bit here. It's like,
That's not mine.
this happened once before. I don't remember if it was playthrough 1 or 2 or 3. This is my 4th time through the game now, I want to say. I don't even remember. You don't hit any of the trigger buttons. You press up to interact. I don't know why I forgot that in a moment. So. Okay, but the letter says D, and the only character whose name starts with D we've interacted with so far is Danny, right? Right. Wow, are we really that deep into the recording on RPGs?
Oh, how unusual. You've both come to visit me at the same time.
We came here a short time ago, didn't we?
Some time ago? You must be joking. Well, it is possible.
Well, my room was ransacked and a book was stolen. We're looking for the culprit.
What a dreadful thing to happen. Oh dear. Am I one of the suspects?
Believe me, I trust you completely. Honestly.
Well, it might be true. Maybe I am the culprit.
What do you mean, maybe? That sounds a bit strange.
I'm not confident about what I say and do. Sometimes my memory goes blank, as if I'd been asleep. And sometimes I come over feeling drowsy without any real reason for it. I often imagine I'm doing something somewhere that I don't know about. There's such a thing as dual personality, isn't there? That means you have another person living inside you. That may be what's happened to me. Can you believe such a story? If you think about it, it's a pretty silly story, isn't it?
It's not like Raymond. Maybe he's very tired.
It may be so, but I simply yearn for the good old days. Days of adventure filled with danger. A life that is led alongside death. When I started feeling old, the reward of my final adventure was this mansion. But perhaps I shouldn't have come here. I can't bear to lose my zest for life.
Raymond? I hope he's not thinking morbid thoughts.
If only I could return to those days once again.
Raymond?
I'm sorry, but would you please leave me alone?
I understand. We'd better call again.
I do think it's interesting, 'cause this is far from the first or only story. Hey, that's pretty good. That deals with the concept of, like, immortality. Eternal life, whatever, you know. Transcending the mortal coil. But then, somehow in the process, losing the will to live, essentially. Life is no longer exciting or interesting. That's fascinating, because really, matters of faith aside, we don't have any evidence of what it's like to live as an immortal. We can only conjecture. So it's interesting how often it's depicted as, like, stale. Like, you get bored, and life starts to lose its meaning. Very interesting. Of course, I guess it depends on what sort of afterlife you find yourself in. If you're trapped in the mansion, and the limits of the power of imagination are confined to a single room, or even a set of rooms, perhaps lunacy is inevitable. I think that was just a gigantic self-burn, wasn't it? No, that was downstairs, but this side of the house. Okay.
Go away! Wait, won't you calm down and listen to me? You heard that noise, didn't you? My room was ransacked.
It's Danny. It must be him. There's no doubt about it.
Did you see it?
I didn't see him, but he's the only one who could have done something like that. Don't you think so, June?
Come to think of it, the D on the lighter might be Danny's initial. We'd better be careful.
That's right. That's just the sort of thing that brute would do. But don't mention it to him. I don't want to get involved.
goober. I knew I needed the coin, I forgot where it was. It's like... Oh, it's in your room the whole time. Okay. Because the weasel guy only likes coins. He doesn't like lighters. What does the butterfly need with the coin? Who can say? Greed dies hard, I guess.
My, you're persistent. I am busy, I tell you. But it would be different if you wanted to trade something.
Let's do business with this.
Ah, fine. What would you like?
While I was away, somebody stole a book from my room.
So, do you suspect me by any chance? Me? You're joking, aren't you? Just prove it then.
No, I've got a good idea who the culprit is.
So you're a detective now then? Even I could have worked that one out. It's probably Danny. That's the sort of thing he'd do. Leaving a mess. Okay then. I'm busy. See you.
Like, the game has so many little moments where it's like, oh, are you gonna let me investigate this? And like, oh no, there's nothing. It seems like if other characters were already saying we think it was Danny, his room shouldn't have been locked. But now it's unlocked again.
What do you want?
June, take out the lighter.
Ah, that's mine. Where'd you get it?
Found in my room. In exchange for my book. Right, now I want you to own up.
Book? What are you on about?
Don't be daft, just give me back my book.
Are you saying I stole it? That's ridiculous. June, do you suspect me too?
June, there's no better proof than the lighter. This guy's lying.
Just shut it. I don't care if you suspect me. I'm not going to ask you to believe me. It's been like this for a long time. I'm used to it. But I have something to tell you. When we're on the edge of life and death, do you think there's any law of good and evil? How do you imagine I survived among the ruins where starving people are dying every day? There's no other option apart from stealing. If you don't steal, you die. If I'd been brought up somewhere else, among other kinds of people, I might have become a better person. If only someone had been my teacher. Maybe it's a waste of time me saying anything. I've only stolen in order to live. I've got my pride. If I'd have had your book, I'd have eaten it by now. Mind you, no one needs food in this mansion. In spite of all this, do you still suspect me? What's more, I can't read.
I'm sorry I suspected you. Anyway, books are not exactly your scene, are they?
Well, it's okay if you understand.
We're right back where we started. Who can the real culprit be now, then?
I mean, obviously it's easier for me to say this, because I know what happens, but... It does seem like everyone was really quick to judge Danny, because it seems like he's got a violent background. Even his room, which is powered by imagination, is full of, you know, guns and stuff. Probably stuff from his past. But there's only one character who's actually shown signs of instability and restlessness, which is Motive. Haha, haha. You know, it doesn't seem like there's that many options. This game can be awfully fussy about, like, what you have to do specifically at very specific moments to keep the story advancing.
Well, you're back again. There are lots of guests today. Danny was here until just recently.
Oh, that's why his room was out.
Danny's been
That
here.
makes sense now.
How long ago?
Just after you left.
So, he was innocent.
Has something happened?
Well, you see, my book was stolen, and I suspected the culprit was Danny. So, Danny was here.
You didn't trust Danny? How horrid! Why can't you be friends with him? Are all grown-ups like that? That's right. Mummy and Daddy were always fighting. I hated to see them like that. I asked them to be good friends, but it didn't seem to make any difference. Mummy was always drinking and never seemed to think about me. But I put up with it. If I'd said something selfish, Mummy would have been sadder and drunk even more, wouldn't she? Anyway, Daddy left home. Mummy used to cry. Grown-ups are so strange. They are always fighting. Hey June, tell me, why do people hate one another? Why? What is it they fight over? I wanted us to all live together, the three of us, happily ever after.
Must have been really tough for Kathy, especially when she was so small. Poor little thing.
Thank you. That's better. Now I feel sleepy. Play with me again sometime, please.
Elder, what on earth's happened to you?
June, Mike, something terrible has happened. The crystal has been stolen.
Crystal?
If we don't get it back, it's going to be disastrous. Please.
Elder, what's happened? Who's done this? Why? Why does something like this have to happen? Raymond? He's not here. I wonder where he's gone. Maybe he's looking for something for us. Hey, June. Have you any idea why Elder came to this mansion? I see. But to have turned out this way. I'm going to find out the truth and carry out the will of Elder, whatever happens. The Hermit.
Oh, it's you! Please, help me!
Izumi, what's up?
He said he wants to go back to being a human. That's why I told him how to do it. I never imagined he was trying to make the mansion disappear.
Who? Who are you talking about?
Raymond.
Raymond? That's impossible.
Please, believe me.
June, you too.
Take a look at this.
This is Elder's book. So it was you.
As you can see, I guess it was wrong of me to blame Danny. But because Raymond asked me, I just wanted to find out how to get back to being a human again.
The crystal. Only the crystal can neutralize the moon. The light at the core of the crystal will absorb the light from the moon. And when its neutralizing power is strong,
it shines more intensely and over a much wider area. All living creatures that benefit from the moon become powerless before the crystal. After a while, it gives eternal peace. I see. The moon's magic power is nothing compared to this. It can wipe out not only Hunter, but the entire mansion.
Hang on a minute. You want to go back to being a human, don't you? If the mansion disappears, what will become of us?
You're all going to die. In any case, you're already half dead. Shut away inside the walls of the mansion, nothing develops or advances. You might as well disappear along with the mansion.
So, this was your plan right from the start.
All that's left for me to do is to get the crystal and enter the sanctuary.
Raymond is planning to get hold of the crystal and then enter the sanctuary. He's going to kill Hunter and make the entire mansion disappear. Somehow, we have to stop him.
So Raymond was behind it all. What on earth is he going on about?
Half of this is my fault. Is there anything I can do? Right. I shall save the crystal. It should be in Elder's room.
Izumi, Elder has died.
Elder!
The crystal's been stolen too.
Oh no.
Anyway, if we don't get the crystal back from Raymond, it's going to be disastrous. June, let's go to Raymond's.
Wait, there is a quick way to Raymond's place. In my room, there is a secret passage that even he doesn't know about. Take care.
I wonder where the crystal can be. Anyway, look for Raymond. Raymond? Done something like this? I can't believe it. It's just that I always respected him so much. He used to tell me about all his adventures. He was a real gentleman. But there has to be some mistake. I can't think otherwise. Look, let's not say anything to Sean about Elder's death. After all, it'll only frighten him.
So what happened? Is it Danny?
The culprit wasn't Danny.
What? Then who is it?
Sorry, I think it was just misunderstanding.
My God! So that's what happened. I was really scared, but I'm relieved now.
How optimistic.
Has something been stolen again?
Well, Elder's crystal's been stolen.
What? I suppose I'm the culprit again, am I?
No. It may be hard to believe, but Raymond is the culprit. And after murdering Elder, he's on his way to the sanctuary.
Raymond?
It was wrong of me to suspect you. I'm sorry.
Apart from that, why should anybody murder Elder? Has Raymond gone completely insane?
Raymond's going to destroy the mansion. We have to stop him quickly. But what can we do?
If that's the case, let's put him inside the gemstone of rebirth.
Right. Like when we were transformed from human beings to butterflies.
Until his body has been transformed.
It cut us off from the human world outside and smothered us.
Right! The gemstone of rebirth. That's a kind of umbilical cord for us. So Raymond must have looked after it well. Let's go and find it. And if we try and put him inside it, he won't be able to do anything. He'll be trapped like a baby in his mother's womb. Right! I'll look as well. I shall avenge Elder.
I hope Danny's okay. I hope he doesn't do anything reckless. June, have you found it? Right. We can protect the mansion with this, the gemstone of rebirth. And we can stop Raymond too. Sean, what's the matter?
I've heard from Danny. We're all going to be killed by Raymond, aren't we?
Calm down, Sean. Look, it's okay. We're going to stop Raymond. Honestly, there's nothing to worry about. But the time may well come when we'll need your help. So don't worry. Help us.
Huh? Oh no! No! I don't want to do it. It's impossible.
Of course we can. This is the mansion which makes all your dreams come true. Anything is possible if you wish for it. If we leave Raymond at large and the mansion is ruined, we're all going to die. So if we want to stop him, we're going to have to fight.
Can I do it? I wonder. Yes, I understand. I'm a bit scared though. This is the watch I was given by the painter who used to live in the mansion a long time ago. I used to like him very much. He didn't look down on me. He never bullied me. He was kind. June, Mike, take it with you. It will protect you.
Thank you, Sean. Kathy, what's up? June, it's the same thing that happened to Elder. Kathy's so tiny, she's got no resistance. What are we gonna do?
Oh, please help me. It hurts.
You'll be okay. Do your best. Keep thinking of something you like, something that's important to you. Repeat over and over again, I'm going to live. I'm going to live. Strongly and clearly. We grown-ups are going to help you. Kathy's going to keep going, aren't you, Kathy? Okay, June, let's get a move on.
Welcome. What is it this time?
Jossie, Elder has been killed.
Is that so? Such a thing can happen in a place like this, far away from the mundane world. I was happy with my peaceful life here. Now it's all changing. Even if you change your shape into that of a butterfly, you're still basically a human being. Slave to desire, seeking excitement, unable to part from mundane things. Wait a minute. I can hear Elder's voice.
Jossie?
Elder is calling both of you.
Jossie, Elder is no more.
It's all right. Just go quickly.
June, Mike, welcome. My final mission is to lead you to the sanctuary. But it is beyond my control and has been closed off by the moon's magic powers. The room that lost its master is now the pathway leading to the sanctuary. All we need is the crystal, which can repel the moon's magic powers.
But, Elder, we don't have the crystal.
The crystal is not something unique. A good heart, a strong mind, and a pure soul. These all have the same power as the crystal. That's right. You can create the crystal within your own heart.
The power was in you all along.
My friends, you should just turn back. All you're finding here is an echo of me. A reflection. Might as well be from the water on a lake. This is no place for the living.
But wait, if you're an apparition, like an echo, then where is the real you? How do we find you and bring you back?
This is a prison of my own making that I accepted to spare the timelines from any more contamination from me. You should forget about me and move on with your lives. Forget about the dark place.
Wait a minute. Dark place. And I reviewed the footage again. She talked about there being a lake in the last episode. Are you not paying attention? She's talking about being trapped in the dark presence. She's fighting the same kind of battle Alan Wake is.
Hi there. Do you like this painting? I painted this. Everyone is individually painting his own mind inside himself. In this room, you can see them all. You should be able to see your own here.
You're the one Sean was talking about.
Sean? Yes, I remember him. Is he still a very worried sort of boy? Hey, that's my watch, isn't it? It seems that Sean's strong will has made it possible for me to meet you. The painting you have in your mind seems rather ugly. It has suspicious eyes, a sarcastic smile, and is holding a knife which could hurt someone. But that sort of human is not at all welcome in this mansion. It is a sort of a problem. That sort of person is not welcome in this mansion. I will, however, help you as Sean brought you here. I will repaint your minds with my brush. I'm going to turn them into beautiful minds. But you must paint your own mind all by yourself. If you don't, the paintings will soon disappear, even though I painted them. You must remember this point.
What a beautiful place. Wherever are we?
How mysterious. We are not influenced by the moon's magic powers, yet this scene which spreads itself before us is nothing but a world of fantasy. Human beings have the ability to be creative. This must be one of those miracles which they have created.
It's a miracle.
I'm delighted that at last I'm able to walk with you in this way. Please continue to carry out my will and protect the mansion.
Mike, come here. Come over here, quickly.
This really is goodbye.
This is where the game just all of a sudden gets
Hunter,
ultra
come out
bizarre.
from your hiding place.
That's Raymond's voice. That's Raymond, isn't it? But what?
Ha ha ha! If you don't come out, I shall make the entire sanctuary disappear.
I'm not gonna let it happen. June, the gemstone of rebirth. Goodbye, Raymond. Was this really the way it was supposed to be?
That resident inhabitant mansion disappeared. I don't know how he lost his mind, but thanks to all of you, we have avoided disaster. I'm so grateful to you.
It's Hunter.
This mansion is inhabited by people who wanted to become butterflies. You may deny it, but don't forget that there are those who regard this place as a refuge. No one who has become a butterfly should ever laugh at those who remain living. Raymond must have been out of his mind to have acted as he did.
Look out! Wow.
Who are you, then?
I am Candola. I am the other part who's been separated from you. Whilst you were stupidly posing as master of the mansion, I had to put up with being treated as a freak with half a body. Just look at this ugly shape, it will never reproduce. I do not have your creative powers. That's why I came here, to get rid of you. You're my other self, who left me with everything you didn't want and ran away.
So, it was all your doing.
The residents I took advantage of seem to have lost their trust in me. In the depths of their consciousness, they didn't deny me totally. They were struggling to get out of the cage known as the mansion. They could see your true nature. I can just imagine why you had to separate yourself from me. You couldn't accept a conscious human being as a victim, but you're preying upon them. The thing is, human beings and us, we're incompatible. We're predators.
But it's not the act of an animal who hunts his prey, but it's only when drifters come here seeking salvation and when they choose to die rather than seek eternal life. Only then does my body fuse with theirs.
Those butterflies are also your prey, aren't they? You devour like this, don't you? Oh, you! Why have you got the crystal? You think you can beat me? I I've been waiting for this day. I've been cursing my lot. If I can get rid of you, I shall be free from the spell. Nothing could be better than this. I shall devour you.
Throw this away with everybody.
We must help June.
June!
Look at me. I'm fine now. Where's Mike?
What about Mike? Even though you knew what was going to happen, you still saved me?
I didn't mean just to save you. I did it for myself. We would have died if we hadn't saved you.
You're really not honest, are you? You were the one who wanted to save the mansion, weren't you?
Right. You're not going to kill us. I'll be the one who decides. If you're going to get me, it'll be my own decision.
I love it here. Hunter is everybody's daddy. This is my home.
You should become the elder of the mansion. You have to take on Elder's will.
That's right, June. Thank you.
June's going to be the elder? Strange. Will you be an old man?
I'm sorry, everybody. It's come to this. It's all my fault, even Elder and Mike.
Raymond!
What are you talking about? It's not your fault. Your obsession made you do it. You mustn't be too hard on yourself.
No, it was all my fault. I cannot remain in this mansion any longer.
What do you mean?
I don't seem to feel quite the same way as everyone else. In fact, for some time I've actually been thinking about leaving the mansion. This very idea may have brought about these events.
Raymond!
Surely this is a place of peace. But somehow I don't feel at ease here. Time seems to be frozen. I really find myself totally unable to fit in here in this world. I should never have come. No, I should never have come. Hunter, I will dedicate my life to you. I'm sorry, June. This is the life you saved, but this is goodbye.
Raymond?
Don't be so silly.
Are you serious? That is what I intend to do.
Are you really sure? You wanted something different, didn't you?
Raymond wants to leave. It doesn't mean he wants to die.
That's enough. I wasn't really thinking. I made the wrong decision. If I'm going to stay here any longer, I'd rather die. Leave the mansion if you want to. What? But in the form of a butterfly. Your lifespan will be the same as that of a butterfly from the moment you leave the mansion. You may finish your short life without going anywhere. Do you still want to leave? If I can only get out, I don't mind having a shorter life. Now I can escape!
Goodbye, Raymond. Well, let's go back to the mansion.
Let's get you home.
Yeah, how bizarre. Like, the game is relatively grounded. And then you just get to that part and it's just wild and abstract and like we barely knew anything. I think Hunter's name was dropped once or twice before. Like, we didn't know anything about any of this. The Hunter or his evil counterpart. Or maybe more evil? You know, I like this. It's thought-provoking. And it is atmospheric. This is the kind of game that actually warrants a remake. Like, another shot. I feel like this just... it needed to be fleshed out more. Like, why are we in this hobby, like, remaking actual finished masterpieces? Like, you know, greatest games of all time kind of thing. Like, no. Remakes should be for stuff like this, that... I don't know if this was considered... to be rushed. It's not unfinished in the sense of, like, nothing's broken. You can complete the game. But I'm wondering if... that's a really small development team, too. And it's part of an ongoing story, I believe. The game Lunacy is effectively the third in this world. Perhaps that will be time for another retro Lunacy later. Yeah, fascinating piece of work here. It's not really that great as a game, and even as a story, it's kind of fragmented and awkward, but it's like, it's fascinating.
これはセガサターン用のゲームディスクです。1トラック目にゲームのデータが入っていますので、再生しないでください。
No Redbook audio, but okay. Well, I guess we'll turn it back over to, our closing segment, and, through the power and magic of editing, and, everything else, I'll think of a, interesting conclusion. Yay!
Yeah, wouldn't you know it? It wasn't her that thought of an ending, it was me. Because I'm the one that turned this into a finished video. But I admit, I overlooked the clue that was left at the end of the previous episode. So we know where she is. How we're going to retrieve her soul. Well, that remains to be seen. I only have a few buttons to work with here. But I guess you'll have to tune in and find out in the next episode. Until then, keep it 8-bit.
I wrote the story.
Dr. Hartman's right. You're crazy.
It's all in your head. You're making this up.
Must be tough, knowing that your words will change things.
Who's there?